Some might call it controversial, some might call it based. Either way, a Florida sheriff just warned potential rioters to F around and find out. Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. With the unrest happening over ICE raids leading some states to declare a state of emergency and news of big No Kings protests being planned around the country for the 14th, some sheriffs and attorney generals have released statements or held pressers to warn potential rioters and bad apples of the consequences if they show up to the wrong city. South Carolina, for example, has put out warnings, as have the local sheriffs here. They've stopped short of telling people to F around and find out, but I know that they won't hesitate if it gets to that point. During Helene, a local sheriff warned people that if they looted or caused trouble to expect a trip to the coroner. And now one sheriff in Florida basically just did the same thing. Brevard County Sheriff Wayne Ivey held a press conference on Thursday where he warned that blocking roadways in his county would mean getting run over and dragged down the street. But that isn't all he said. He had other warnings about protests turning violent.
If you block an intersection or a roadway in Brevard County, you are going to jail. If you flee arrest, you're going to go to jail tired because we are going to run you down and put you in jail. If you try to mob rule a car in Brevard County, gathering around it, refusing to let the driver leave, in our county, you're most likely going to get run over and dragged across the street. If you spit on us, you're going to the hospital and in jail. If you hit one of us, you're going to the hospital and jail, and most likely get bitten by one of our big, beautiful dogs that we have here. If you throw a brick, a firebomb, or point a gun at one of our deputies, we will be notifying your family where to collect your remains at, because we will kill you graveyard dead. We're not going to play. This has got to stop.
On a recent appearance on Dave Rubin's podcast, Governor DeSantis echoed a similar statement, reminding Floridians that they have a right to protect themselves.
And we also have a policy that if you're driving on one of those streets and a mob comes and surrounds your vehicle and threatens you, you have a right to flee for your safety. And so if you drive off and you hit one of these people, that's their fault for impinging on you. You don't have to sit there and just be a sitting duck and let the mob grab you out of your car and drag you through the streets. You have a right to defend yourself in Florida.
This is on the heels of DeSantis getting rid of a law that banned sales of guns and ammo during local states of emergency. He also pointed out that there is a clear difference between a peaceful protest or demonstration and acts of violence. All that is to say, they just make them a little different here in the South. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for this tiny little tidbit today. You guys know the drill. For all of the algorithm things, please do them. And as always, thanks for tuning in. Stay safe out there and happy shooting.